The Horned Frogs come away with a victory. Clark gets the interception on that one. And the Frogs have survived in Morgantown here today.
So TCU just continues to win, and I can't wait. And by the way, I'm headed down to Fort Worth. Gus, Ginny, and I, the Big Noon Kickoff crew, we're all headed down to Fort Worth, and TCU rises in my poll. They're 8-0 now. They win on the road at West Virginia, and it's not a great win, but whatever. Listen, I moved TCU up because they've earned it. I moved them up in their rankings, and I moved them ahead of Clemson and ahead of Alabama because they deserve to be there. Their resumes are better than Alabama or Clemson at this point. So I put them at 5 because they deserve it. If you go to some of those metrics that you can see on some of those websites, you'll see like the strength of record number. Well, guess what? TCU's strength of record is 3, Clemson's 4. So they're better than that. Strength of schedule. TCU's strength of schedule, 63. Clemson's 72. Like, they have a better resume. The Big 12 this year is much more difficult than the ACC is this year. And I think that was laid bare this last weekend when Notre Dame handled Syracuse, when Wake lost to Louisville. So now all of a sudden you look up and it's like TCU has 2 wins on their resume that are far better than any win Clemson has. And that's the Kansas State win and the Oklahoma State win. And the Kansas State win, even after last weekend, looks even better. The last thing that I would say about TCU is, yes, they've earned it, and they just have a better quarterback right now than Clemson. Not than Alabama, but Alabama's lost a game. So I'm fine with TCU above Alabama because of the loss. Max Duggan is playing way better than DJU. Max Duggan is playing well enough to be involved in the conversation for the Heisman Trophy. And for me, he is in that conversation. He has been really good this year since he came into the starting lineup. Remember, he didn't win the starting job. They gave it to Chandler Morris for their opening game, and then that was against Colorado. It was a game I was actually at. And Chandler Morris goes down and gets injured, and Max Duggan comes in, and he's the quarterback. And since then, since he became the starting quarterback, only C.J. Stroud has thrown more touchdowns than Max Duggan. Okay, so like, they've got one of the best offenses in America. Their resume is better than Clemson, and so I ranked them ahead of Clemson. They're number 5 this week for me, and I'm headed to Fort Worth for that game against Texas Tech, and I can't wait. I can't wait to get down there.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoy that clip, make sure you click subscribe somewhere down here. From game highlights to exclusive interviews and rankings, we've got everything you need as a college football fan right here. College football on Fox.